this is where a man was murdered one time, and the guy that killed him borrowed some blocks and some rope from some people I know. Linked to the Dixie Mafia.
Oh, so the Dixie Mafia dumped a body here. All right, hey everybody. It is Nick and Kim driving around rural Georgia. It is a beautiful Sunday out here. It's about 90 degrees. They say they're in a drought. We're gonna go around starting here in the city of Monroe, Georgia, that's coming up right now. Beautiful, another beautiful town, on another adventure here in the middle of who knows where we are. We just are kind of winding our way around. Here we go. Oh, here's Monroe.
Okay.
Hey folks, all right, our first stop here is Monroe, Georgia. Back behind me is the beautiful Monroe Water Tower. Downtown is that way. This is our first stop here on today's adventure. Monroe is also another awesome town. It's got about 16,000 people. It's about the same size as Covington that we just left. All these old Georgia towns are all super cool. They're all very, very clean, very safe, very well taken care of, lots of pride, conservative values, hee-haw. I'm telling you folks, Georgia is becoming maybe my new favorite state. All the places that we go to, all these old towns kind of look the same. They're all very well run, lots of pride. Look at that downtown. This is our first stop here. We're about an hour from Atlanta. If you ask folks around here how they feel about that, they're gonna say, we're not happy about Atlanta creeping up here. Nobody wants to really live in Atlanta proper, and as Atlanta continues to grow and get more expensive and has problems with crime and all the other stuff, people want to be closer to Atlanta, but not in Atlanta, so they're moving out here into the outer rings. It was affordable, now it is less affordable. You know the story. Named after our former president, James Monroe, founded in 1832. Church just let out here in Monroe, and there's folks that are going to church on their golf carts. That seems to be a thing out here in small town Georgia, the golf cart life. When did Waffle House delivery only? Well, the whole point of going to Waffle House is to go into Waffle House. What is going on?
That's the second one.
Well, I just looked it up. Apparently they're having trouble keeping people, they can't find enough people to work. Well, that sucks. Oh, there's Gary right there.
Hey, what y'all doing?
What's up, Gary?
What's up? How
Take
y'all
that microphone.
Doing? How y'all doing?
Take that microphone. What are we gonna do today, Gary?
We're gonna go check out some stuff in Winder, Georgia, and then we're heading to Lake Lanier. Gonna talk about some of the haunted things about the lake and put Nick on some fish.
All right, we're in the car with Gary Turner. If you guys know Gary, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Gary from Take Me Fishing Gary on YouTube, and Gary Turner.
Yes, sir, and we are in small town Georgia. We've been driving around small towns for 3 or 4 days right now, and we're in Winder, Georgia, and this is your town, right?
Yep.
So one thing, and we're gonna go up to the lake and we're gonna fish in a little bit. We're kind of making our way up there. We've noticed a very little decay, very little beat up, very little small town has-been land. Police are everywhere also, we noticed. But you drive around Georgia and I don't see a lot of rundown towns. My state has a lot of rundown. South Carolina, Mississippi, Louisiana. Why is that?
A lot of people in Georgia, or a lot of these people that live here have been here generations. This is one thing about Winder. And we've got a lot of new people that have moved here too, but a lot of these people in these houses down these streets, their families have been here second, third generation. But yeah, you can see all of it's nice and well kept. I mean, there's a lot of pride around here. Like I said, a lot of people have lived here a long time. It's a small town. It's grown up a lot as Atlanta sprawls out and Athens grows over. And that's where we are. We're between Athens and Atlanta.
I'd imagine a lot of this is pretty conservative, folks.
Yep, pretty conservative here.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, as a YouTuber and as an independent marketer, reaching customers is very important. You know that I have Mappy merch, I consult people where to live, and I sell books. Well, reaching customers is very easy with Brevo, and that's why I'm happy to partner with Brevo, the sponsor of today's video. Brevo is the go-to marketing and CRM platform for businesses looking to enhance their marketing strategies. It's super important to make meaningful connections with customers, and Brevo makes that easy with powerful email marketing, automation, SMS, chat, and customer relationship management tools. It's a powerful email marketing automation tool that's perfect for small to medium-sized business owners, entrepreneurs, and startups, and marketing professionals like me, no matter what your skill level is. The dashboard's super clean, it's user-friendly. You can set up email campaigns with a simple drag and drop interface. With Brevo, your email campaigns will be much more personalized and effective, which is going to increase your customer engagement and loyalty. You're going to see your business grow. So if you're a small business owner like me and you're looking to grow and you want to simplify your marketing, go to brevo.com and you can redeem my code NICK50 to save 50% off on their starter and standard plans for the first 3 months. That offer is only valid for new paying customers. Help your business grow and make your marketing campaigns shine with Brevo. And now back to the show.
This is the high school that I went to.
Oh, this is your high school, Gary.
Matter of fact, this barbecue pit down here is where I used to cook chickens when I was in high school, and we still cook chickens on that pit today. It's kind of an FFA landmark here at Barrow County.
Show me the bleachers where you kissed all the pretty girls under, Gary.
They're right back over there.
There
you can see them in the background over there at the stadium.
That's where Gary first went to second base. I'm just messing with you.
I bet these houses are $250.
And
maybe $200, $250.
And everybody says there's nothing affordable left. What do people do for fun around here, Gary?
I go fishing, but maybe 13 Mexican restaurants if you like different flavors of Mexican food. You can go all over Winder eating Mexican.
And that's because the Hispanics and the poultry industry up here? Is that
the
why?
poultry plants out in Bethlehem, and a lot of people work there.
Yeah, this feels more blue collar.
Right, we've got 2 large chemical plants back down this road. There's a John Mansville plant back down here. There's a pipe place, a lumber yard. It's a lot of blue collar work in Barrow County.
Hard working folks. Kids don't like to work hard anymore, Gary.
No, they don't.
See that barbecue place right there? You said Jason Bateman when he's in town.
Yeah, when he's been here filming before, they go eat there.
It's that one right, that Hot Wings?
Yep. It's a Smoking Po' Boys.
Why does Jason Bateman like to go in that little barbecue joint?
I don't know. That's just where he eats sometimes when he's in Winder.
A lot of people don't realize Georgia's the Hollywood of the South. It's because they incentivize the companies to come here, tax breaks, whatever they're doing.
And there's your higher plane on the right there. You can see the top floor and the windows.
That is from Tulsa King.
Tulsa King.
That is the weed building.
Yep.
Where they
the weed shop.
The old weed shop.
We're gonna make a stop up here at what I call Dead Man's Hole. This is where a man was murdered one time, and the guy that killed him borrowed some blocks and some rope from some people I know, and they didn't know what he needed them for, but he proceeded to put this man in Dead Man's Hole, and he came floating back up a week or 2 later. I just looked an article up on it on the internet. It's talking about Georgia hunt for bodies linked to the Dixie Mafia.
Oh, so the Dixie Mafia dumped a body here.
I was trying to see what kind of facts it had in this
What's
article.
the Dixie Mafia?
It was a group here in the 70s, 60s, and 70s, just kind of a small organized crime.
Okay. So if they saw us tooling around out here, are they gonna come throw us in the water?
No.
Make us disappear? So you want to fish this?
Yeah, I want to do a bluegill fishing video here one day.
At Dead Man's Hole.
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
What a beautiful day. This is just beautiful country.
It is. It's nice.
You don't think Georgia when you think, like, it doesn't come to mind first in a lot of people's minds for just natural beauty.
Well, and a lot of people think of Georgia and they just think of Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's all they've ever seen on TV and stuff. They don't see all the country and all the cool stuff. And there's a lot of nice people out in these woods. I mean, it's a good place. You know, there's a lot of people come here to raise families. There's people moving east from out west. A lot of them come here now, so.
Damn Californians ruining everything.
Now this little town is Brazelton, and Kim Basinger used to own it.
Kim owned the whole town?
Yeah, she bought the town for like maybe $8 million or a little over $8 million.
This town?
This town. She was gonna try and make, I think, a movie business here.
Oh.
And that was a good many years ago. I don't remember exactly when it was, maybe in the 80s.
All right, so the plan is we're gonna go drive up to Lake Lanier.
Yep, we're gonna drive up to Lake Lanier. We're gonna meet my buddy Matthew, and we're gonna go out and catch some fish, because Nick says that he has a hard time catching fish. He said he's cursed when it comes to fishing, so we're gonna break that curse. And then we're going to talk about the curse of Lake Lanier and all the haunted stuff that people believe about it.
Whenever I go out with a buddy, a neighbor, a friend that says, hey, hop on a boat real quick. I'm going to go to my spot. We're going to get some drum. We're going to get some bonita, whatever. I tell them we're not going to get anything. Oh, hell no. We're going to my spot. I always get it. We never catch a fish ever. The fish just stay away from me. I don't know what it is. But today we're going to get on some fish at Lake Lanier. All right, we made it to Lake Lanier. Beautiful day, Gary.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome out here. We're going to have a good time. The fish have been biting this morning. The report looks good. We're going to catch something.
Going down the lake. My hands are full with gear and beer. Off to Lake Lanier we go on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Look at that, folks.
Well,
Yeah, talking about this lake. What's the history here? What's the rumor?
I think that there's been over 700 deaths on the lake. We can fact check that, but that's what I've heard. And there's a lot of people just say it's a cursed lake and it's haunted. And I've actually had some friends, when I said we were coming up here fishing, went, oh no, we're not going up there fishing with you. I say it's a great place to fish. I don't like to come out here in the middle of the summer, because you're going to see in a minute it's April and there's already 500 boats in view. You get out here in the summer and you can't hardly get across the lake without getting run over.
They like flooded. Didn't they flood some old cities? And
Oh yeah, there's a town and all kinds of stuff. There's a whole town under this lake.
And there's people that have said that they've felt people pulling on their ankles when they're swimming, or healthy people drowning for no reason. And
yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There is a good bit.
He's got a bird. He's got a fish.
Oh yeah, here he's bringing a fish by. Check it out.
What kind of bird is that, Gary?
That's an osprey. It's a fish eagle or fish hawk.
Well, he got a fish.
That's a good fish too.
He's already one up on us. What are we trying to catch? What's our
We're
plan?
going to go out after stripers. That's our main goal today. Going to try and catch some stripers, and we may pick up some spotted bass or some largemouth. May even pick up some white bass, but we're going after stripers. And he's rigging up the poles, tying the leaders and all that, and getting them ready. And we're about to head out, drop some live baits, and see what hits.
Y'all know any place I can get a fishing rod?
Oh, no, probably not.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 14. There you go.
All right, we're about to head out on the lake out here. Gonna get on some fish. Take me fishing, Gary.
We're headed out now. We're going to get on them.
Would you consider yourself redneck?
Probably most people I know would consider me redneck.
What's the definition of a redneck, you think?
I don't know, just country people. I don't know.
But people get offended by that term.
Yeah.
It's an endearing term. I say we all have a little bit of redneck in us.
Yeah.
Some people just deny it and say like they shut that part of themselves down.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but if you talk to people that know me, they probably say I'm got some redneck in me. I got a collection of 32 pontoon boats right now. That's kind of redneck.
You have 32 pontoon boats?
Yeah.
Damn. Are they all in your front yard up on blocks?
No, they're not on blocks. So a lot of these are just weekend homes for people out of Atlanta. They come and they might come up here a couple weekends a year. Maybe they come every weekend in the summer. But yeah, a bunch of these houses you see are just weekend homes, vacation homes for people.
Man.
Panacea yesterday trying to grunt some worms, and them worms are just down deep.
The stuff folks do in Georgia.
I do think that that's probably going to overfish the ocean for sure in certain areas. Oh, you're up, boss.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, you're on.
Yeah.
Did like the other one.
Oh, look at that. We got one in the boat. We got one in the boat.
Oh, yeah.
4 pounds or something.
Yep. Let's put some weights in his belly then and make her
It's
big.
close to 5. You know, a 5-pounder is considered a trophy.
My first fish out in Lake Lanier. They're telling me it's not a big one, but I'll take it.
Lake Lanier stopper snipers are at it again.
Here we go. Oh, we got a fish.
Ooh, yeah.
We got one on the boat. Look at that thing right there. Yeah, all right, Gary. All right, look at that.
I was hooked good too. Well, that's a beast right there. 14 3/4.
14-12.
14-12. That's a record for Lake Lanier, folks.
Yeah, it's above average.
Above average fish out here at Lake Lanier.
It's a B+ or an A-.
Striper snipers at it again.
Striper snipers at it again.
Nick Johnson with a big old fish on Lake
Johnson with
Lanier.
the big old fish at Lake Lanier.
Look at that thing. All right, we're getting Nick fired up now. This is fish number 3.
Man, them Duke boys are at it again.
Look at that.
We are catching everything today. The lake's
Nice.
gonna be empty, Gary.
Channel cat.
Channel cat.
We are working on.
Working on the Grand Slam.
Yeah, what's left in here? A damn dead body? Is that all we got left to catch?
I bet we could attach a GoPro to this channel cat and he can take us to the dead bodies.
Yeah, man. He's probably got some fingers in there. There we
There
go.
you
There's
go.
another one. That's gonna be dinner tonight.
Channel cat.
Ooh, there's a big one right there. There's 2 of them. Go. All right, folks, we're here in Gainesville, Georgia. Just a quick stop here along the way. Wonderful little city. It's about 50,000 people. It was small, but it's going up. Everybody around here says we like the improvement, the downtown square, all the stuff to do. But all the Atlanta people are creeping up here. That's just how it goes. There's about 50,000 people here. It's very blue collar. There's lots of factories, lots of poultry farms in the area. This is a total type of place that you can't cause trouble. It's very safe and clean. There's police everywhere. Another wonderful small Georgia town, city, both, that we're just kind of like driving around. We're like, this place is just absolutely wonderful. Gainesville, Georgia, another little peach of a town here that hadn't even heard about. You should maybe think about coming here sometime, or maybe not. And we spent some time here yesterday, and I have some footage of that. Let's roll that tape. Not a single weirdo or any bums or any trash or any of that in their downtown square. They don't even know what they're missing. Every city's got a Confederate soldier monument. They just don't care here.
Well, they got my moonshine.
They got your moonshine?
They got my moonshine.
How'd they get your moonshine?
I left it sitting there on that bench.
Big Daddy's honky tonk. Hell yeah. Ooh. I don't know if they're open, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Oh my God, if this place was open. Oh man, what am I missing out on? Look at this. This is downtown Gainesville. They have their own little outdoor amphitheater music venue. Lucky. Look at this place. Standard Service is a former gas station turned funky little restaurant, place to hang out. Well, that's weird. I'm not giving you that. And they have police everywhere in these towns. Good for them. What's the dirt? What's the tea in town? The drama going on in Gainesville right now?
Well, right now, well, apparently it made national news that Sheriff Couch got pulled for drunk driving in the morning. My friend out in Apple Valley, he heard about it on the national news over there. So,
how do you feel about the direction of the country?
I keep my thoughts on that to myself since I hold unpopular opinions, and I know that.
All right, good for you. What was your go-to? What's your go-to jam?
Oh, go-to?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Judas Priest Painkiller.
Judas Priest
Just
Painkiller.
the whole album.
The whole album. You gonna send me off with some Judas Priest Painkiller?
Probably not yet.
No,
it's still too early on the night.
Too early for that. All right. There he goes. Alan, the local bike guy, downtown. All right, we are headed up into the Georgia mountains now. Georgia's mountains are not very big, but they are beautiful. It's about 80 degrees and just a beautiful, perfect spring day. You got Georgia Outdoor News up here on the...
7 Sorry.
All right. All right. Who loves Atlanta? Ugh. And I can't believe there's police cars everywhere, but that's small town Georgia. Welcome to Dahlonega, Georgia. Now, Kim and I have been driving around Georgia for about 6 days, and a lot of people have told us, are you guys going to Dahlonega? And we're like, no. They're like, you need to go to Dahlonega. So we came here, and we are glad that we did. This is another example of small town Georgia. Super clean, super safe, super wonderful, super, super, super duper. As you can see, it's very charming up here. We're in the Georgia mountains. Georgia does have some mountains. There's a college in town, a very highly regarded college. There's wineries all over. A lot of people are moving here, as you might know. It's becoming kind of a touristy place. A lot of Atlanta people, a lot of retirees are moving up here. That's just the way it is. This video is not going to help that at all, I'll tell you that. And the reason we're standing out here is that's the Dahlonega Gold Museum. They found gold in Georgia in 1829, 20 years before they found it in California. A lot of you didn't know that they found gold in Georgia, but they did. In fact, the word Dahlonega is Native American for yellow rock. And they say that all of the bricks that are here in downtown are paved with gold because there's little bits of gold in all those bricks taken from the nearby hillsides. And we met a guy here named Sam. He's a volunteer. And Sam talked to us about the gold and stuff, and let's go to that right now, folks. Now, you told me there's gold all over Dahlonega. Not all of it has been found.
They said they only harvested about 30% of the gold here. There's still 70% in the ground right now.
So if I bought some property, there might be a chance there's gold under my land.
It's a distinct possibility. Getting to it's a whole different thing. I've been digging since I was 6'1".
Going on over there, we got some. All right, we got a little bit of that going on here in Dahlonega. And you know what they say around here? Have a Dahlonega day. Actually, that's what Sam says. Another law enforcement vehicle.
We've seen 6 cops in 30 minutes.
Good for you, Georgia.
6 in 30 minutes.
6 cops in 30 minutes in downtown Dahlonega. All right, we're continuing our tour of the rural Georgia mountains. Kim and I were just saying it is just all lovely everywhere you go out here. Horse farms, rolling hillsides. It's a beautiful time of spring.
Take your next left onto Conscrete Road.
Lakes, rivers, all of it. Y'all should check out the mountains of Georgia sometime. We're on our way up to our final destination, which is a place called Jasper. And we've got a special treat for us and for you guys. Right, Mappy? Oh, he's sleeping.
Sleeping on the job.
Dang, Mappy, you're all bent over. Junkie sidewalk yoga. Oh no, here comes Atlanta. Ah, they ruined it. Man, we have seen so much Trump up here. People with signs in their yard, stickers from going back to previous elections. They love them some Trump up here in rural Georgia mountainsides.
We're rolling.
We're on. Okay, folks. We're just passing through the Georgia mountains here and came to a little town called Ball Ground, Georgia. Small, teeny little town over here. The town was named after a legendary Cherokee stickball game, according to the internet. The ancient Native Americans used to play a stickball game down here, and legend has it that they played a game right in downtown Ball Ground, and it was between the Creek Indians and the Cherokee Indians, and whoever won the game won 1,000 square miles of territory. 1,000 square miles. A stickball game was played right here for a lot of land between the Cheek and the Cherokee. Apparently the Cherokee won. Go Cherokee. So that's why they named this town Ball Ground, because this was a ball ground, a ball field. And today there's nothing like that going on. It's just a little small town with a little tavern and whatever else is in the shot. Okay, cut. All right, folks, this is pretty much maybe our last stop. I don't know. You never know. Nick and Kim here in Jasper, Georgia, the gateway to the Georgia mountains. Kim, can you show that marble building really quick? We'll get to that in a minute, why that's important. Now, a lot of people said, Nick and Kim, you guys are going to Jasper. Why are you going to Jasper? That's a bunch of hicks and cowboys and rednecks and stuff. That's like where the Georgia good old boys are at. And I said, well, when do Kim and Nick like to go up and look at touristy stuff? We like it real. We like people. We like those are our kind of folks. That's why we're here in Jasper. A little bit of history. Jasper was founded in 1853 and it was named, and everybody's honking, people. It was named after a Revolutionary War hero named William Jasper. He was the guy that ran over and grabbed the American flag and stuck it up that was on the ground and rallied all the troops down in Charleston. That's William Jasper. That's what the town was named after. Jasper is very well known worldwide for being the home to a marble mountain where they dig up a bunch of marble. A lot of our famous buildings were built using Jasper marble from about 5 minutes in that direction. The Supreme Court building, the Washington Monument, the White House, even the New York Stock Exchange was built using Jasper marble. So you can kind of say that Jasper helped build some of the most important buildings in the world. Today, Jasper is still a little mom and pop feed store kind of a thing. Not quite as touristy, not quite as many trinket stores, not yet, but they got a Culver's and a Walmart in town now. Now, we're gonna go down the street to a very special place, 74 Ranch down the road, and that's where we're staying for the night. Look at that, even the local elementary school is made of marble. Thing looks like the White House. Well, there's a Waffle House. It's not delivery only. So this is kind of an example of kind of a nice neighborhood in Jasper. All the houses here are about $700,000 to $800,000, which probably doesn't maybe seem that bad to live in a really wonderful Georgia mountain town. All of this kind of stuff was $400,000, $500,000 before COVID. 1,000 people have moved up here since COVID, and there's only 6,000 people in town. All right, there we go, folks. 74 Ranch, Jasper, Georgia. Let's go on in, Kim. Look at this spread here, folks. This is 74 Ranch. And that's the money shot. We'll be getting more of that. 74 Ranch welcomes Kimberly and Nick. Well, this is how you do it, folks. When you come to rural Georgia up in the mountains, come to Jasper. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is how you do it, folks. Okay.
That's an 1824 clawfoot tub.
Oh, 1824.
Yeah, so it matches
How
the
many
age of the
cowboys
house.
have washed off in that?
A lot. Okay. There we go. So
Oh,
there's
my
your
goodness.
view.
This is where you get to have coffee tomorrow.
Yes.
We get to have coffee.
Look at that view, folks.
Oh my gosh. This is lovely. Hello there.
Are these all how many horses and?
We have 13 horses and we have about 35 head of cattle. The Angus are my Foreman Manny's, and mine are Corriente. They're the spotted ones. Some of them still have horns.
See, a lot of people don't know that Georgia has this kind of style, especially in the mountains. Cows and horses.
It's a gorgeous place to ranch. It's a gorgeous place to live. You can breathe.
Yes, ma'am.
You can feel God's presence. It comes in.
Look at that. Oh,
You feed 'em
happiest little
treat-
horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
This house right there used to be a former Cherokee family's home. Long, long time ago. Look at that. And this land is all Cherokee land too. Oh, you're butt rubbing? He's butt rubbing. Rub your butt. There you go, boy. Get that butt. Is that what we're doing? You came over here to rub your butt in my face? Huh? Is that what you want? Out here in rural Georgia, you never would have known how wonderful it is out here. All right, Kim, what are we doing here?
We're ringing the bell for breakfast. Come
on, give it a good ring.
Come on, get it.
Time for breakfast. Come on, eat. Time to eat.
All right, folks, we're out here at 74 Ranch in Hinton, Georgia. I'm here on Bengal. He is a zebra-striped dun. We're gonna go out to lower pasture today and have some fun. This is how they roll out here in rural Georgia, folks.
Yeah. And Manny is going to be our fearless leader. Hey now, hey, yeehaw. Let's do this.
Look at this beautiful day. Howdy, folks. This is how we roll out here in Georgia. This is how I'm rolling out here today. I'm not from here, but I can see why folks love it. Okay. Hold on.
Yeah. Love it. Oh, they're like, they like this.
Playing out here with Manny. Oh, what are we doing? Wow, making some splashes. He's like, hey, what about me? All right, yeah, I know. We got Bengal and Australia. Don't forget about me, he said. There, you got it. We got a healer up here. It's a real vaquero from Mexico. The most famous vaquero of them all. Grew up on a ranch in Mexico and knows way more than you do about it. Legendary Manny himself.
Oh, I'm legit now.
You're hired, Kim.
I'm here for it.
You're backup duty when Manny's sick. All right, Bengal and I had a good time out there, and now he's getting hosed down. That's how we did it. Oh my goodness. Hey, we just hosed you off. What are you doing? Getting all dirty again.
We might be here all day, Manny.
One more time. Yeah? Oh, just cross it. There you go.
Thanks, Manny.
Going back to the herd.
Start me off.
Oh wait, I wasn't recording.
Line me up.
I wasn't recording.
Okay.
Just kidding, I got it.
All right.
All right, folks, that's the way of life out here in the rural Georgia mountains. Tough people with a lot of pride. There's a lot of Georgia you didn't know existed like this. And that's why we came, to show it to you. Now we're off on another adventure. The next stop is the state of Alabama. Maybe we'll see you somewhere in America. Here's the part when I drink the coffee and look off in the distance. And that is a cut.